here. Yo, what's up, Josh Daniel? Hustle, what's happening? Cameron, you in the house? Oh, Cameron's already nailing him at the dock. This dude already got. It's already on the water. Early bird catches the worm. Let's get him, boys. It is a little bit calm today. It is cold, but not freezing like I thought it'd be. Hustle, what's happening, man? Let's see what we can do out here with these little greenbacks. I thought it'd be a little colder. Hopefully you guys saw me almost fall into the water, because the comical moments are always the best. If I had fallen in, bros, that would have been a Bill Dance moment for sure. Let's see what we got here. Nice 4.3, okay. Smoked my rooster tail. That good old rooster tail. Cameron makes me feel like I'm late already. Let's get them, boys. The game plan is to catch them today. But that's always the game plan, you know? We never come out here, and let's see, I don't think we're gonna catch them. We come out here always with the big dreams, catching the big uns. Let's change your camera angle right here real quick. All right, now we're all facing forward. Should have had a limit by now. Well, I guess I am late then. Since 4? Dang, dude. Okay, then for sure I'm late, because currently it is 6 and change. 6:43, bro, I might as well have not even shown up. If Cameron's been out here since 4 and I'm barely getting out here at 7, well, basically 7, let's pack it up, boys. Let's go home. Cameron left us nothing out in this lake, but the early bird catches the worm. I'm gonna cruise for a little bit, let this engine warm up a little. It was cold last night. I don't want to hit it hard just yet. All right, let's go get them, boys. Let's see if today we can remove ourselves of this addiction. 1652. That means nothing to you guys. 41. So we're gonna stop off on this little island real quick. It's this island that you see right in front of you to your right. But we're gonna hit it from the other side. Let's see if we can. I miss watching the 15 rods just to catch 2-pounders. Let me count them, bro. I don't know how many we got today, but we might have them. Let's see. 2, 4, 5. We got 11, dog. Rough count, 11. Oh, moderator. Hooked up with a pinned comment. Moderator in the house. Yeah, we're just going around the bend right here, guys. We'll start off there, get our calisthenics in, and after that, we'll venture further into the lake, try and find these biggins that Hustle's waiting for. To be honest, so am I. I ain't seen a 4-pounder in many moons. Sometime in August was the last time I saw a 4-pounder. Now I just see dirks. Rude, what's happening, dude? We're back at it again. And once again, it's on. Oh, that air's a little brisk, huh? That air might be a little better than coffee. I don't drink coffee, but this air is sure waking me up. Is there a vato here already? That's what happens. You got to get up early in the morning, bro. But he ain't on this point, so we're good, we're good. Vamos, bros. We're just gonna cast here, no side scan, no nothing. We're just gonna come over here, get that arm loose, you know. Get that morning Jane Fonda workout going. Richard Simmons, or I forgot who the built black guy was, 90 or P90X or whatever, whichever exercise regiment you grew up on. Let's get these arms going, guys. Okay, and circles in 1 and 2 and 3. Now back, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's do some side bends. 1 and 2 and let's just turn on this fish finder and quit messing around. Enough fun and games. You know what we came here for. Okay, we are in 10 feet of water. There is a point over here. And we are throwing. Again, we will start off with the tiniest chatterbait known to man. I forgot what it was called, mini something, blah, blah, blah. But this chatterbait is super tiny. But he's been handling business. So we're gonna let him sink to the bottom. It's on slack line. We'll pop him up and we'll run him back. We are in 7 feet of water. I don't even think I need these sunglasses right now because see if we can't pick ourselves off some. One or two here, give us that confidence, you know, be like, all right, well, we didn't zero. We got all day to not zero, but hey man, it's possible to zero. It was a full moon last night. I heard a little splash. Where were you? It's full moon last night and got kind of cold. It was that kind of cold where you had to man, that guy does a lot of frickin' spinning when he gets casted. Where you had to snuggle up to your moderator. Oh man, those little guys trying to sneak off the hook. Okay, we are in 5 feet of water. Okay, let's handle business. Remember, guys, it's Friday, Friday. Gotta catch a fish on Friday. Casting and catching, yeah. Casting and catching, yeah. We are in 5 feet of water. That spot over there, there's that point right behind those vatos. It usually holds a lot of spotted bass. Dang, bro, this guy gives so much line twist when he gets freaking casted out there. Oh, I gotta cast him gently because he keeps sliding down. Those white bass did a number on this guy apparently. So he keeps sliding down the hook. I might have to replace him. Oh, that's that breeze. Now once we got past that island protection right there, now we're feeling the breeze. We are definitely feeling that breeze coming through. This guy don't cast very far. But remember, ladies and gentle dudes, we are having a $50 gift certificate giveaway that ends today. Today at 5 p.m. Central. Just got to go to the 900 subscriber video on my channel, be a subscriber, put a comment, and you're entered to win. 50 bills on me. There's one. Oh, got him. Let's do a little spot lock because it's a little breezy right here. He ain't big, but it'll start us off, guys. We're starting off with a little vato. Oh, he's trying to go into my trolling motor. He's trying to get spot locked. Get this guy in, then we won't zero for sure. Oh, looks like about a 2-pounder. Get in here, dog. And we got ourselves a 2-pounder to start off the day. Okay, that's what's up. A little 2-pounder off the smallest little chatterbait you've ever seen. That right there is a suggestion from Chris from the GTO on Highway 69. That is a 2-pounder, my friends. Washalo. That is easily a 2-pounder. No need to weigh them. That's how we started off, dogs. Let's see if we can't replicate that. Okay. Clearly this freaking little body that's on here right now is gonna get destroyed today, guys. Hopefully. If it gets destroyed, well, we got other bodies that we can put on them. And that chatterbait right there, again, is a suggestion from Chris from the GTO. Those vatos know what's up. I'm just slowly rolling them through there, and I mean, we got many options, dudes. I went into the tackle kingdom that I have inside of my garage, the tackle realm, and I looked. We went back many generations of lures. We looked through the tackle to see what we had. I mean, it was like a freaking travel back in time moment. I saw old lures that I bought in like early 2000s and stuff, and I was like, bro, what? I still have that lure? Memory lane. Oh man, I think this guy's body is already wants to be retired. Look at that, keeps sliding up. I don't know. So we had ourselves 1 2-pounder. Let's see if we can multiply them. We are in, I don't know, looks like 7 feet of water on a point in front of this little island off to my right. The wind is blowing through this cut. This little dude's body is slipping on every cast. I don't know if he's just vibrating down or if he's slipping. If he's slipping when I cast him, that's a possibility, but yep. Well, I'll just say the wind took that one because I was intending to cast it that way. That one ended up that way. But hey, man, I just go with the flow. So if it's in that direction, well then let's see what's over there. There's definitely got to be more than 1 2-pounder here. One would think, as I figure out what to do with this little body that keeps coming off. Let me try and throw this rooster tail. I'm throwing this rooster tail because my homie Rudy, he wanted me to throw one of these like so many times. And I finally tied, sorry about that guys. I finally tied one on. I went to the GTO and picked one up. I mean, it ain't a Panther Martin like he had requested, but it's good enough. And I'm gonna throw it a couple times today, see if I can't catch one for Rudy. Even though I don't know if he's even watching. Oh, I almost had one, dudes. That was a little guy who just came up right at the boat and bit him. Maybe I need to pull off just a little bit because right now we're in 8 feet of water. Maybe they're just a little deeper, waiting for these fish to go right over them. Maybe. But you know, that's the beauty of fishing. It's all speculation until it ain't. Let that rooster tail hit the bottom, pop that fool off the bottom, and then just slowly run them. Somebody put a comment on the subscriber video and said they lost $50 worth of crankbaits this year. Well, then you can load up. I understand the angry face, but you can load up. Now that you got a free 50, if you win it, of course. There's one on the rooster tail. What do you know? He's a little dude, but there's one on the rooster tail. There you go, Rudy. I got you one on that rooster tail, Panther Martin style. Not a Panther Martin, but still. Rudy, don't say I never threw it, player. Do not say I never threw it. I'm gonna toss it again out there just to level you up a little bit, Rudy, because I don't think that's the size that we're looking for right there. So guys, you will hear me say this quite a bit today. It's gonna be very repetitive and you guys might wanna pull your hair out. But today is the last day of the subscriber giveaway. There's one of the subscriber giveaway for $50. Oh man, they keep getting smaller and smaller, Rudy. You might not wanna see this rooster tail footage. But smaller and smaller definitely is what's going down right here. But what do you call it? The $50 gift certificate to Tackle Warehouse for my subscribers. All you gotta do is be a subscriber. Man, they are small but fat. Be a subscriber and put a comment in my 900 subscriber giveaway and you'll be entered to win a $50 gift certificate. A $50 gift certificate to Tackle Warehouse. It's that simple, homies, and I'll keep giving them away until I catch up to the ones that I owe, because I was paying them out all the way to all the way to 2,500. There's one. These guys are stacked, but they're tiny. Up to 2,500. Dudes, could they get any smaller? They just keep getting smaller and smaller here, bros. Hey. Well, that's not the way you want to release them. That's not a typical release, but you know, sometimes it happens. So I'll keep giving them out until until I reach the we're almost at 3K, right? But I still owe every 100 subscribers up to 2.5K. Sorry, bros. I got ahead of myself. 2.5K. And then after that, 2.5K, now it's every 500 subscribers. I will be giving away $50 gift certificate to Tackle Warehouse, and we will be doing them every 2 weeks from here on out until I pay you guys out, because I'm a man of my word and we're gonna make it happen. So we keep doing our thing. And as you guys keep increasing the number of subscribers, then that means that I have to keep paying them out, which ain't a bad problem to have. So if you can spread the word, let everybody know that that's what's going down. That's a free 50 on me. Toss them the flutter spoon. Flutter spoon. Dude, I don't think I have it. Wait. I do. I bought it from the GTO. Is that you, Chris? So remember, enter the 900 subscriber giveaway. That's a free $50 gift certificate to Tackle Warehouse to whoever gets randomly drawn. And we'll keep doing that every 2 weeks until I've paid them all out. And right now it's increased to every 500 subscribers instead of every 100. Now, if we have some kind of viral moment, there's another one. Dude, we gotta get out of these guys. We're gonna catch 400 of these, but they're all gonna be these. So if we get like a viral moment situation where we jump up like more than 1,000 in a day, well then there's gonna be the automatic trigger, you know, kind of like Wall Street, where they stop all trades when suspicious activity is happening, but or when there's a massive sell-off. But if we hit a viral moment like that, well then we'll pull it back and we'll have to assess what happened that day. But if everything looks normal and we got natural growth and we're just going up, it'll continue to be every 500 that we pay out a $50 gift certificate to Tackle Warehouse. So tell your homies, spread the word, because we are here to give back to the homies. You guys back me up, I back you up. All right. Toss them the flutter spoon. I do have one, but I gotta find it, dudes. And it's hard to put down the rod when these little dummies are biting. But we're not here for these little dummies. So we caught 1 2-pounder and then like 5 little dinks. I mean, I don't even count them as dinks. One more cast with this rooster tail, guys. And that's for you, Rudy. Rudy. I'm gonna try and catch one, a bigger one on this rooster tail. Rudy wanted me to throw a Panther Martin, but I couldn't find one at the GTO. They ain't rolling with Panther Martins. They just got the rooster tails. And then I'll find that spoon. All right, we're gonna take a look at what we have. I did plan to throw the jerkbait a little bit. It's nice and freezing out here. Bag. Let's see what's in the bag. Oh no, this is the wrong bag. This is yesterday's bag. But that 2-pounder came off that little jerkbait. Where is the day before's bag? Okay, well, I can't find that other bag. I'm gonna have to look around a little bit. Let's toss this baby out that way and kind of work the jerkbait while we look for that bait. Put some meat on that hook. With a 4.0 square bill. So we've gone from both ends of the spectrum, Mike. Earlier last week, or at least earlier in this week, we were throwing bigger baits, but we weren't getting very many connections. Now, granted, those little guys, no, I'm not a big fan of them, but we're throwing it out there, trying to get a little bit of action for the homies. And then we'll slow it down and we'll level up a little bit. Like I'm telling you guys, I went through my tackle box to find, or my tackle realm in my garage, and I was looking for glove box. Moderator says it's in the glove box, so it's possible it's in the glove box and I didn't see it. Moderator, I'm not talking about the one that I got yesterday. I'm talking about the one that I got before yesterday, as in the day before. I don't know where that bag is, because there was a spoon in there. Let me look and see where that thing went. Give a better look-see, you know? I don't see it. Let me see if it's in the trash. Aha, it's in the trash. Okay, let's see. We got this Dixie weedless spoon. We'll toss that out there and we're gonna see. We're gonna see if this little Dixie weedless spoon is going to provide us any luck. First time I've ever thrown this. So, as always on this channel, yo, what's up, small water charters? What's happening? It's been a while. So it was actually in the trash can, moderator. What rod should we throw this on? Got him. I don't know. We'll throw it on this guy real quick. Doesn't have much of a leader, but whatever. First time we've ever thrown this bait. We're just gonna fish around and find out, like always. Small water charters in the house. Now, shield your eyes, small water charters, or get your magnifying glass, because we've caught a couple little tiny guys. I know in Florida you guys can't see those types of fish, but we caught some of the tiniest dudes you'll find. I was catching them on a rooster tail, but we gotta walk that fine line of quantity and quality. I don't even know what size line this is. Kind of feels a little flimsy. Don't really want to lose this spoon on the first fish. But whatevs, we'll make it happen. Like I said, I don't know what pound test line that is. That might be a friggin', it might be 8-pound test, which is not ideal for this, but whatever. Whatever, it's an $8 spoon. We put a 9-pound, 15-ounce in last week in the boat, okay. Brendan, tie it on, we'll make sure it's not your last time you throw it. Somebody's got to keep me in check, bro. Brendan in the house. We're gonna pop off to different areas, guys. I just wanna, like I said, get the blood flowing here, and then we'll go to an area just on the other side that I can see from here. It's a little bit of a distance, but I can see it from here for sure. We are in 8 feet of water. I spot locked right here because this is where I caught one, but we don't have to stay right here. I want to go a little bit deeper. pull off a little deeper so that we cover a little bit more water on each cast, or a little bit different water depths. Where's my other cranking stick? This is what happens when you roll with the probably least organized fishermen you can find. So I'm popping them off the bottom and following them back on this flutter spoon, or this little spoon. I wouldn't even call them a flutter spoon, but close enough. Because I equate flutter spoons to like 6-inch spoons, but I might be wrong. Let's see, Captain Popoff. Let's see, Donkey Land, all right, yeah. The kid Izzy says hi. Izzy? But what's up, either way? If I have it, I'll bring it to you. I'll bring you a spoon. But it's gonna take a little over in Tuscaloosa? So are we talking about like an actual flutter spoon, like the huge flutter spoons? Because I got some in the Tackle Kingdom, but they're just kind of chilling in my house. It's a little too early to get require the phone a friend situation here with the moderator and ask the moderator to bring us any tackle. I mean, we got plenty of tackle to go through, boys. We should be able to catch them off of the baits that we have on this boat. That shouldn't be a problem. But like I said, we're gonna move around. This is just the first spot. We're not gonna die on this spot right here. We're going to fish around and find out. That's for sure. We got all day. And what do you know? We got all tomorrow. And what do you know? We got all the next day. But all the viewers only have this day to go to my 900 subscriber giveaway video and be a subscriber and put a comment in there and be entered to win a $50 Tackle Warehouse gift certificate. The drawing will take place at 5 p.m. Central today. No late entries will be accepted. Get your homework in on time or else there will be consequences. But understand that we will be doing this for the next, or every 2 weeks for the next who knows when. That's up to you guys. You guys are the ones who determine how many times I have to pay out. It's up to you, homies. keep showing love, and then I got to do the same. All right, so we're gonna put that spoon down. I'm going to tie on a different crankbait here. Let's see, not the huge one, unless you're around 4 and 5s. I've been tossing a 4-inch. Okay, cool. So I got one of those also in Bama Bassin. That's what's up. I got one of those in at the house, but again, that's at the house. So we'll see what's up. Now let's go into this little tackle box to see. There was a crankbait request. Dude, I got crankbaits apparently of all sizes that I didn't remember existed. But I got the bait for them as soon as I find it. Where did it go? Let me look around. Sorry, I'm taking up some of our time here, but this is part of the game, dudes. Changing baits and changing fates. Okay, where are they at? I guess this was the one. I thought I had a different one, but maybe not. All right, so I got this Lucky Craft BDS 1.2 Marty. They might not even make this fool anymore, but we're gonna send them out there. And then if that guy don't work, we're changing him up for a different little vato that's in there. That's an American shad color. We're gonna be throwing that. Oh, no, get off. Now we're all tangled up over here. Of course. Are you kidding me, bro? Every time I take you off a hook, you get on another one. All right, here we go. I'm gonna see how well I can cast this guy, because he's kind of small and it's windy right now. But you guys noticed that I caught a 2-pounder off that little, what do you call it? Off that little chatterbait, and then for some reason I'm not throwing that guy anymore. What's the deal with that? Setting hooks and getting looks. Just left my comment. Oh, that's what's up, bro. I appreciate that. Best of luck to all you guys. But again, like I said, this giveaway is going to be going on for the foreseeable future, because somebody has a big mouth and said that would happen. So now I got to pay for it. It's been said, don't let your mouth, I don't know the exact way it starts at the beginning, but don't let your mouth, something checks that your donkey can't cash. But in this case, my wallet can't cash, but we still got you. We got you guys. If I say it, and that's what's going down. In the immortal words of Pac, I got 2 things in this world. That's my male fortitude and my word. And I break those for no one. So if I said it, then we're gonna do it, guys. Let's see. What's up from Akala? Been using live shiners. This bait's smaller than the last bait that I was throwing on here, so my brakes is all, they're out. My brakes is out. But this is basically our setup point. We're gonna use this point to catch a couple, and then we're going to set up our rods, which should have been done last night, but bro, you know, the moderator ain't gonna let me fish all day and set up tackle all night. Come on. The moderator's cool, but she's also reasonable. She ain't crazy. What's the depth in the water there? Oh, so we are currently in 10 feet. Here, guys, and just kind of cast left, right. We moved away from the area that we caught the 2-pounder because we don't know better. Though we do know better, and we're just, we do things anyways. We are in 10 feet. There's grass to our right. Man, it's gonna be one of these days when my arm is gonna hurt at the end. I don't like it. The wife fishes with me every day, and I'm up at night rigging hers and my tackle. Yeah, that's the dream, baby. That's the dream. Let me get this quick little bird's nest out of here. It's not an actual bird's nest, it's just a little bit of line that's loose. We are in 10 feet. We're gonna leave this spot in a little bit. We tied on some stuff. We're a little more prepared than we were when we first showed up. When we rolled up on this spot. And just started casting that little chatterbait. I think every spot we hit, we'll start off with that chatterbait. I don't think we're gonna go through a rooster tail rotation. My rooster tail seemed to be a magnet for tiny ones, though. Cameron said that he smoked a 4-pounder on a rooster tail this morning. But he was also out here at 4 in the morning like a real fisherman, not like these fake fishermen who show up at 6:30. I'm not naming any names, but he might be in this boat. Oh, Alabama bass, and if I didn't say it, I do appreciate you reaching out and offering to bring me a flutter spoon. So I appreciate it. That's good looking out. Let's see, we got some thumbs up here. Hit the thumbs up, folks. Oh, okay, all right, yeah, I appreciate that, guys. Captain, it's time to pop off to another spot. That's what I'm saying, Brendan, we're about to. We're about to, dude. I'm just kind of going back to the spot where that 2-pounder was, and then we're just gonna take off after that. I agree, bros. We're here for action. Possibly the action might be, I mean, there's fish here, but I think they're just smaller, except for that 1 2-pounder. He was hanging out with all the little homies. I know there's more 2-pounders here, but we'll come back if necessary. If you guys don't know Brendan, hey Brendan, I always forget, bro. You're from Tasmania, right? Not New Zealand? I keep getting those mixed up, bro. Alec, you are welcome, bro. That giveaway is just to show love back to the homies, you know? If you guys are willing to watch a dude cast, well, you guys can't get on the water. Wow, that's the whole intent of this channel, is to bring you guys out with me so you can be the digital non-boaters and handle business. Let's see if we can catch a couple. Hopefully they're giants, but if they ain't, well, it is what it is. It's getting a little crowded on this point. We out, boys. After this cast, we're gonna get out of here. And that's not a fisherman's cast. This is like real deal. This is after this cast, we're done. Let's roll. Who's got the shank out? Friggin' just hanging out right there. Let's see, they will start biting better once the sun hits the water, the clouds up. All right, I feel you. Alabama bass and dropping knowledge. I like that. All right, guys, let's move. Let's move. We're just gonna go across the way. Not too far, but not too close. I don't know if you guys can see them, but right where those 2 antennas are, the red and white ones, that's about where we're gonna head. We're gonna throw some lines over there. Almost like the worse weather, the better the bite. That's what it feels like. All eyes on me. The water temp, I can get you that. I'm the on the water temp reporter for Lake Guntersville. Is it cool if I head that way, guys? Okay, just didn't want to mess up your spot. All right, I'll try and churn it up. Have a good one, guys. All right, it is 65 degrees, water temp. $65 degrees. Fish, please. Come on now. We're gonna be tweaking soft plastic paddle tails, all right? Let's make some waves. In Brendan's words, let's burn some petro. Nothing better than topwater strikes. I can agree with that. Hey, you guys enjoy that little cozy warmth that you guys got right now, wherever you're watching this from. had to put the phone away, guys, so that it didn't go flying into the water. Moderator doesn't like replacing things. Probably the next thing the moderator's going to replace is me if I keep on losing equipment. Let's go, Silver. Yeah. Hold on, guys. My rod clipped. You guys see my rods almost fly out? One of them, at least. Moderator's gonna punch me. Moderator, you saw nothing. I don't know why this clip came off, but you saw nothing, moderator. I was about to have to give myself a $50 gift certificate to Tackle Warehouse to replace that rod. Though it would have taken multiple $50 gift certificates to replace that guy. Moderator, look the other way. This might be one of those days. One of those chaotic days out on the lake where you wonder why I even go out there. Hey, wait a second. I passed the spot I wanted to go to. My bad, boys. I'm taking you guys on going around on the... Whatever, bros. We'll make it up as we go. That's what it was, the rod. The rod was letting me know, hey, bro, you're headed the wrong way. You gotta readjust your heading. See, I go with the flow, boys. I don't fight the current. Let me cruise through here a little slow. Until I get past this little area right here, because I don't want to get all this grass. I don't really cruise up here too often. That eelgrass is a pain in the donkey, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to motors. These are all fine places to fish, boys, but I'm gonna go to this other spot. That's the deal with Guntersville. Everything looks good. There is plenty of boat traffic, actually more than I had expected today. I think there's a tournament tomorrow, that might be why. All right, let me see how the wind is blowing here so I can find the direction in which I want to set up, because I'm not the vato who's all awesome on the trolling motor when it comes to fighting the wind. I like to go into the wind, not with the wind at my back. Yo, what's up, Colin? Barely realized you've joined us. All right, guys, here we go. We're gonna be tossing this little ghost minnow crankbait for a little bit. The wind is blowing in this direction. I was expecting for it to be a little gentler here, but we're in it. Let's roll. That's grass. Well, that's grass, guys. Let's not get excited. That's some good hydrilla right there. This is looking more chatterbaity than crankbaity. Yeah, that grass is, I haven't been to this area in a while. This grass is pretty high, so we may have to move on to just fishing that point right there. This is way higher than I had expected. But you see, that's what happens when you don't come to this, go this far up the lake. You gotta fish around and find out. Let's see what the homies is saying. There's some, that's right, the right sort of grass to get excited about. It's blowing downstream. Then you want the wind in your face, not at your back. That's what I'm saying, dog. I'm gonna adjust. I'm gonna let it blow me in this direction. I'm gonna let it blow me in this direction, and then I'll adjust over there on that point. Though I see some guys who like moonwalk their boats. That impresses me. When they just friggin' look like they're standing still, and I'm like, bros, these fools are the Michael Jacksons of the water. They look stationary. This does look very chatterbaity. It is, I don't know, maybe about 5 feet right here. I fished this area before with a Strike King caffeine shad, but I just don't feel like throwing that today. Fish the foam. Colin, fish the foam. What kind of quality is this camera bringing to you that you can see the foam on there? This is 720p. And you're seeing the foam on this lake? That's a good upgrade then. We're burning through here, guys. I'm just kind of casting. Maybe pick one off here, but I'm trying to get to that point over there. And in case you don't know, I have to repeat it over and over again today, guys, because today is the last day for the subscriber giveaway. Be a subscriber, go to the 900 subscriber giveaway and put a comment in that video and you'll be entered to win a $50 gift certificate to Tackle Warehouse. No affiliation, just love, homies. I have no sponsors. I'm out here grinding on my own. The only sponsor I have is the good Lord. And as long as he got me, then we gonna be all right. It's all grass, guys. This is not. Let's handle the business. Okay, I see the point coming out over here. Got it. Got a visual. You have a spook tied up around lunch, late afternoon. All right, I got you. I got this little heating that the homies from GTO said was the bee's knees. But of course, every bait is the bee's knees at the right time and the right place. All right, we're starting to get a little bit deeper over here. Trying to get out to the deeper end of this point here. We are at the entrance of South Saudi. Okay, we're getting a little deeper. The grass is starting to give us some room to work a bait. This place might get terrible with eelgrass as more boat traffic starts cruising around. Where was that? Where was that? Oh, that's just regular wave action. Yo, Colin, I don't think I showed you this little ghost minnow crankbait that I found in the armory. I looked in all the layers of tackle. I was like, what is this guy? Where's he been all my life? And this little crankbait has been in my garage. That little vato's been cooped up, finally gets to touch Guntersville water. He probably only got fished over there in New Mexico, and he's all like, bro, what is this? What is this grass stuff that keeps getting caught on me? But now he gets to see what it's like. Okay, we're in 10 feet of water. We're gonna spot lock right here and then work this area real quick and then keep moving. Keep moving down. Oh, that was grass. So I'm gonna bust out with that little baby chatterbait, see if we can't get him off of that. But look, Colin, that's that little ghost minnow. Little ghost minnow, Lucky Craft. He hasn't caught me anything, but I already like the dude, you know? Sometimes, I mean, it's kind of like me, right, guys? I may not have caught you guys any giants, but you might like the dude, you know what I'm saying? You might be like, nah, the dude's all right. He ain't caught the giants in a while, but he's all right. It's basically a situation with that crankbait. He ain't caught me a giant. He ain't caught me anything, actually, right now. But he's all right. I ain't gonna hate on him. We will be out here all day, guys, for better or for worse. Hopefully for better. We pulled up on that one spot, caught a couple, and then we just left, and we're trying to find an area that has bigger fish. Not, dude, I'm telling you, they were about the size of that crankbait, some of those. We have 1 2-pounder to speak of, and the rest of them, new subscriber today, Old Boy Outdoors, appreciate it. Good luck on that drawing. Spread the word. Spread the word, let people know there's some fool crazy enough to, 1, fish live, and 2, also crazy enough to spread the love with some gift certificates to all the homies. And this ain't a season of giving. This ain't, you know, Halloween ended and now it's Christmas time. Nah, bruh. This is gonna be going on for the foreseeable future. You let them know every 2 weeks. This vato's gonna be dropping 50 bills. Why? Because he said so. Maybe he should quit talking. Oh, dudes, I forgot to even tell you about an even better giveaway. So, this dummy, the dude before you, he has said that if this channel reaches, your moderator said throw that dirty little crank. What do you call it? If this channel reaches 100K in subscribers, I repeat, 100K, as in 100,000, as in 100 grand. If it reaches that point, at that point in time, I will be giving away my Hobie kayak. It is a 2020 Hobie kayak, a Pro Angler 16 with the 360 Mirage drive, blah, 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 and a, man, I gotta get this guy's body right, and a Humminbird, I believe 9-inch screen, I don't remember. I barely bought that, maybe last year or something along those lines. But it's a Humminbird, side imaging, down imaging, all of the above. Fish finder. I will be giving that away at 100K subs, dudes, because apparently I ain't got nothing better to do than give stuff away. But now keep in mind, that is a used kayak. I mean, it's a cherry kayak, bros. Like, it's just hanging out in my garage right now. But it is a used kayak. So don't be expecting a brand new one. And depending on when we reach 100K, because we dream big on this channel, depending on when we reach 100K, that'll determine the age of this kayak. So if it takes, I don't know, 4 years to get to 100K, then it's going to be 8-year-old kayak. But hey, that's not on me, homies. I can only give it away, but I can't determine when it's given away. So spread the word, homies. Let everybody know that there's a vato out there giving away a kayak because no reason, just cuz. Oh, what was that? But just let them know. Spread the word. I tried this last year, but YouTube wants you to have 50 subscribers before they let you go live. Tried it on Facebook and gained traction, and gained no traction other than family. Oh, interesting. Well, we're doing our best attempt at it, dude. That's for sure. We are doing our best attempt to get you guys some fish and some laughs. You know what I'm saying? Have a good time out on the water. It's like we're all homies just fishing. This is what would happen on the boat. We're bringing you behind the scenes looks. You know, like your moderator, my moderator, they're gonna get to see how we hang out, joke around, stupidities, whatnot. Of course, we're gonna try and keep them PG potentially, no further than PG. We've skirted the lines a little bit, but you know, we're trying to keep it so that anybody could watch. So we're gonna give away that kayak, dudes. But that's not up to me as to when it's given away. Oh, a little disclaimer here on that kayak. You're gonna have to come and pick it up. I'm not shipping it. I'm not taking it anywhere either. So there's limits to my abilities, bros. But I'll store it for you for free until you want to come pick it up. So that's not a problem, dudes. And I may take the kayak out later on. There was a homie about 2 weeks ago who said he saw me, like I was, when my truck was messed up, I couldn't take my boat out, so I went out on a float tube, dudes. In October, I went out on a float tube in Guntersville. Water was 70 degrees. Air temp was probably either the same or slightly cooler. And I went out and I fished live on a float tube. Fished the ripraps. The riprap. Give away a kayak because he's an assassin and he has... Well, there's a potential that kayak has been in some crimes, but it is a very low potential. The kayak was only used so that I can sneak in, you know, assassin style. The boat's a little loud. You can't really creep up on somebody in the boat. But yeah, so until we reach the 100K, I will, if necessary, be using the kayak and going live on the kayak. So if you guys don't want me using your kayak, well then let's get to 100K and frickin' get you your kayak and get it off my hands. Dude, I'm talking about this kayak it has a live well on it. I remember getting that. That was cool. I used it during the Sealy's Big Bass Splash. I was competing against all bass boats while I was on my kayak, but I fear no one, so we went out there and did our thing with the kayak. I was out in the middle of the channel here on Guntersville, and bass boats were looking at me like, what is this fool doing out here? And I was like, dudes, I got I should have probably never left that other spot. Oh, el catfish grande is already making. Oh, thank you very much, Jeffrey. I appreciate you wishing me that good luck. We might need it. It started off all right, and now we're just fishing around and finding out. But I really did want to come and fish this point over here, guys. I just gotta figure out where these fools is at. I clear the whole pack, you know? If I can find it. El catfish grande is already making plans to come and pick it up. That's what I like to hear. Not only does he believe that we can make 100K subs, he also believes that he's gonna win. And that's the kind of positivity that I like to see. Believe in yourselves, homies. There's already too many people hating on everyone else. You don't need to add to it. You're your only ally sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Let's go, dogs, let's go. I'm not really a fan of what I'm seeing here. This is like too, to me, spread out. Like I need a little centralized and focused so I can know, because I'm kind of roaming this little point. But it's kind of vast. I like a point that's kind of abrupt and you can pick it apart. This, I'm just cruising around, looking. Going with the flow, trying to find where these vatos go. Yo, el catfish grande. You fish for anything other than what your name says? Because you're gonna be pulling catfish into this kayak. It is a Hobie 16, bro. Pro angler. So it should be able to handle it, but I just wanna know what I'm sending this kayak, what kind of a life I'm sending this kayak to. I used to take the kayak to my neighbor's pond, and he let me fish his pond. That was fun. Whenever I couldn't get out onto the lake, you know, like it was after work, it was too late or whatnot, then I would take it out onto the pond and catch a bunch of dinks. Never been to Guntersville. What part of the lake do you prefer? So I live near the lower end, but it seems like all the giants are in the middle to upper end. Now, or let's not say that. Let me restate that. Not all the giants, but the quantity, unless it's like summer, then they kind of move down a little further to the southern end of the lake. But unless it's like, well, not unless, excuse me. In the summertime, I do like the southern end of the lake or the lower end, because then it sets up more like I'm used to fishing. I'm used to fishing desert lakes, desert deep lakes, clear lakes with rocks and whatnot. This grass stuff, bro, it's somewhat foreign to me, so we're learning as we go. We're trying to figure it out. We're fishing around and we're finding out. But I prefer rocks, deep, throwing a slow rolling baits, because when it comes to me, bro, it's all about slow baits, no trebles. But I know right now we gotta throw some trebles. So we're throwing some trebles. We're throwing some faster moving baits. I'd like to just drag a worm, drag a jig, and make it happen, but that is not the case at this point in time. I mean, we could pick one off that way, and we got one, but he's a tiny one. Okay, guys. We go from one area with the tiniest fish to, dudes, you guys weren't even looking. Why didn't you tell me, bros? You guys weren't even looking. You guys over here looking at the scenery and you're not looking at the greenery, you know what I'm saying? Look at this little vato. Dude, what is the deal? Man, that little guy's a fatty. All right, guys, so we still have an addiction. I don't know, bros, it's a sickness. Right now, we currently have an addiction, and I don't like it. I do not like it. Don't let that name fool you. Bass crappie. Okay, all right. Oh, he's been hanging out, munching them donuts. I mean, I give him credit for biting this bait, but what he needs to do is tell all the other homies, hey, dudes, not only is he giving away $50, but this guy's giving away free hooks. All you gotta do is bite his bait, and boom. This is like a meet and greet situation here. And you know, the line to meet and greet me right now is not that long. It's like I was in Comic-Con, but you know, like FishCon or Fishacon, and nobody wants to meet me. They're just all trying to meet these other stars like Jordan Lee and all these other guys. They're like, dude, this is Guntersville. All the big boys fish here. Who's that guy? I don't know. Who cares? And they don't want to meet me, dudes. But just like the moderator, I will wear them down, and next thing you know, we'll be best buds. But down in the lower end of the lake, like when I'm dragging a worm out on those grass edges and stuff like that, or a jig, I'll catch 4 or 5 pounders, but that's more like in the time frame, the summer and stuff like that. That's when I get them, dude. So right now, we're just fishing around and finding out. No kayak for me, bro. I'm in Florida. Get stuck. Hey, bro, well, then you can donate it. You don't. If you win it, then that's fine, bro. Look, dude, you just got to work on your legs. You know, it's pedal powered. So if you got strong legs, then you should get away from most gators. Now, the kayak doesn't have a trolling motor. I'm not that gangster that I'm rolling with a trolling motor and power poles, and there's another one. Not big. He's all right, but not giant. Power poles, and he's not even all right. So I'm not rolling with like power poles and all that other craziness. He's not even all right, bros. Oh, that's fake news. Fake news, he ain't all right. So I ain't rolling with all that mess on a kayak. And big ups to whoever does, but that's not my jam. The kayak was only to get me through the times that I didn't have a boat. But yeah, dudes, in fact, I bought that kayak during COVID, before COVID was like total lockdown and all that other chaos, about that kayak. It's a little sad that kayak I have mixed emotions about it, because at that time I had enough money to buy a Bitcoin or buy a kayak. And as you can see, I'm not a billionaire and I have a kayak. So what happened there? Well, we just made a decision that was probably good for our mental health, but not good for our financial health. It needs to be a bigger bait to catch a bigger class of fish, or a better class of fish. Dude, we caught a 2-pounder on this guy. We're just kind of testing him out. There's actually another spot that I wanted to go to, but it's kind of further up the lake. It's one that I found on the day that all my electronics were being stupid. It's gonna be about like maybe a 10-minute drive up there. 10-minute going a madre up there. And for those of you who are not bilingual, a madre means, or it's a slang term for extremely fast or extremely something, right? So, I mean, it's not a very good slang term, so I wouldn't use it everywhere. But you know, you find a Hispanic mother and then you say, oh yeah, we're gonna go a madre, and she's gonna be like, what? And then you might get a chancla to the side of the head. So don't always say the things that I say. All right, dudes, let's move to that other spot. Oh, there's another one. Dudes, but these guys are all little dirty rats. Come on now. They're all little dirty rats. What is this? What is this, bros? It sure is entertaining. It makes for good footage, but it don't make for great footage. I have a $300 canoe me and my son started out with and won't get rid of. Lots of memories in it from teaching them fish. That's what's up, bro. Teaching the next generation, doing their thing. You know, one memory that I have in the kayak that you guys as your positive thinkers, because you guys are gonna get me to 100K, even if it's El Catfish Grande by himself, he's gonna put in that leg work and be like, hey dudes, that's my kayak, I just need to get there. But one time, dudes, second time that I took that kayak out, oh my God, bros. I go out there like an idiot. And keep in mind, this is during COVID time, so people were already insane as it is. But during COVID time, I go out there and I'm like, I'm just gonna fish for a little bit. So I went out, I had shorts on, no big deal. I thought I was gonna fish for a little bit. I was gonna go out there, slay a couple fish, and then just go home. Well, I don't know if you guys have ever met me, but I'm a bit hard-headed. So, stubborn, as it were. And these guys, like the fish, were not cooperating. So I said, nah, I'm gonna stay out here until I get on them. So I stayed out there, which was a little longer than just a little while. But remember, I had shorts on, but I didn't have sunscreen. And next thing you know, dudes, when I get home, my legs, because I got super white legs, dudes. Like, I'm talking about, like, every time I get in shorts, like, you're gonna get a sunburn from the reflection of the sun off of my legs, right? But I was there, I looked, my legs were freaking red, dude. This friggin' sunburn, it was the worst sunburn I've ever received in my life. There were blisters on my legs like you wouldn't believe. I mean, it took a couple days. Oh, it was so painful, dudes. It was very painful. And that's one of the best memories I have in the kayak. So please, guys, allow me to forget about the sunburn that I received from this kayak. Please take that off my hands. It was very painful. I'm talking about I had to go to the doctor. I got a fever out of this sunburn. It was insanity. Yeah, anyone who goes fishing just knows the insanity. I mean, this might be the definition of insanity, because you do the same thing expecting a different result. Well, here I am, throwing this same little chatterbait, expecting these fish to get bigger. I'm just gonna catch one more little dude off of here, dudes, and then we're out of here. Actually, I should maybe throw a jerkbait out here while I'm at it, but I'll throw this little vato for a little bit. But yeah, dudes, raw, just blisters, disgusting. I got pictures of it. It was gross. It was just outright gross. So if you guys can get that kayak off my hands, I'd appreciate it. If these fish are still there, it was last week though, so I don't know if they're there doing their thing. But if they're there in that area, well, it's kind of a almost every other cast situation. And if you go to look at the video that I got from there, bro, it was the most disgusting, noisy video that you can find. I watched a couple guys 2 days ago catch them in the creeks. Might want to get at it, or might want to give it a try. All right, creeks. This area that I'm going is pretty creek-like. It sets up like that. There's a creek that heads in there. I mean, it's a skinny little creek, and we'll be in like 6 feet of water. But see, I like this setup right here where all the homies say, hey dude, why don't you try this? Why don't you try that? That way we create the International Fishing Coalition, and we go about and we go get them. Because nobody wants to see some dude casting and casting. They want to see some dude catching and catching. Because remember, guys, it's Friday. Gonna catch a fish on Friday. Casting and catching, yeah. Casting and catching, yeah. One more little dink, and then we'll be relieved of duty in this area. This is kind of like the way it was set up that day when those fish were biting over there. It was a little warmer though, but what ifs. You had the cloud cover, you had the wind, so it was good times. Let's see what we got. I never fish in flip-flops again after I got back of the knee sunburn sucks also. Oh, now we're all remembering our worst sunburns, huh? I didn't mean to make this a traumatic experience for everybody. And dudes, that's why I'm covered up from head to toe. because, well, usually I'm covered up from head to toe because I ain't about to get another sunburn. And I don't like sunscreen. It like just puts a like greasy feeling on my skin, and I don't like that. I don't know, bro. Ah, yeah, terrible times, dudes. Terrible times. Dude, it was so painful to even stand up. If I was laying on my bed and I wanted to get up to like take a leak or something, to put pressure, like to, you know, like flex my leg muscles, not that my leg muscles are massive, right? But to flex my leg muscles, the skin would tighten. And as it would tighten, oh my God, I didn't even want to stand up. I was like, dude, I'd rather just pee myself. I don't even care. Though the moderator would care because sadly, she would probably have to be the one who dealt with all that because I was incapacitated. But dude, it was so freaking painful. Oh my God, almost in tears. Almost in tears, but you guys know I don't cry. Pfft. Crying, these guys. That's why I said almost in tears. All right, let's get out of here. I didn't even catch that little dink that I wanted to, but let's just get out of here. We ain't got time to be wasting an awesome Friday like this, catching little dinks. Let's go waste some gas, see if we can level up. Hunker down, boys. Get you some hot cocoa because we're gonna go for a cruise. Throw a marshmallow in there for me. Keep me warm. It was crazy. Bluebird skies 2 hours south. What? Oh, you're talking about like south as in Tuscaloosa or wherever you were. What are you doing in Tuscaloosa, bro? Are you over there friggin' trying to set up Alabama? Sunburn on one side only. You got the skunk out the boat? Yes. The skunk was taken out, not because we caught a 2-pounder, but if we put all those little dinks together, that would count as one fish. At least in my book, it might. All right, guys, well, we're cruising up there. I will have to do the necessary, advertisement of the giveaway so that people know, and you guys might get tired of hearing it, but I gotta do it. We are giving away a $50 Tackle Warehouse gift card to my subscribers. All you gotta do is be a subscriber and put a comment in the 900 subscriber giveaway, and you will be entered to win a $50 e-gift certificate to Tackle Warehouse to buy whatever fishing tackle you would like, maybe even the fishing tackle that you had suggested for me to throw, but I, for some reason, did not throw it, and it frustrated you so much that you're like, I'm gonna show this dummy that he should have thrown this by catching one myself. You can go buy any lure you want. That 50 bucks will get you. And apparently one of the subscribers lost $50 in crankbaits at some point. So now they might be able to level up, and we will be doing those giveaways every 2 weeks until I've caught up with all the subscriber giveaways that my big mouth had promised. give back. I have no affiliation with Tackle Warehouse. It is just a way for me to give back to my subscribers for having my back, cruising along with me, making me seem sane, because I no longer talk to myself on the boat. I now talk to you guys. So thank you very much, guys. I currently cannot see the comments because I am exercising safety first by not reading comments while I'm driving, and also the moderator doesn't want me using my electronics while I'm driving because they might fly out and I'll have to replace them. We are now on the main channel and we're gonna hit it. GoPro might start facing upward because I don't think I tightened it correctly, guys, so you might be looking up at the sky in a little bit. It is a little cool right now, but we got layers, so we're gonna be all right. Every time I'm cruising down the lake, I kind of feel like I'm friggin' Bastion from the Never Ending Story, and I'm on Falcor, and we're cruising around, and I just want to start going, yeah! And then hearing the song, you know, the Never Ending Story song. Never ending story. I think where we're headed, I think it's called Jones Creek. At least that's what my fish finder said. Now hopefully you guys even knew what my Never Ending Story reference was, because some of you young cats are going to be all like, what the heck is the Never Ending Story? Oh, you guys are starting to look more upward. You're starting to get that little gangster lean on you. I'm looking at the camera. I don't want to slow down and fix it, guys, because we got a a little momentum going, so we don't want to slow down and have to do it all over again. Guys, and you're looking at the sky, it's just a dude riding a bass boat trying to go find some fish. And right now the camera's pointing a little upward because the wind. Bridge. I mean, you guys can't see it right now because you're backwards. But the bridge is coming up. I could narrate this whole situation for you guys. But you know what you guys should be doing right now? Is seeing what kind of shapes you can see in the sky. Take it back to the old school, guys. Even though it just looks like one big blob, but whatever. Long cruise, bro. Hopefully it's worth it. cruising so far, we're basically in Tennessee. We're actually not. You'd have to cruise a little bit further, but it feels like it. About to pull up. I see one boat in there, but that so that there'd be a boat on the spot. But that's life. Sometimes you take a gamble and it works. Sometimes it doesn't. All right, all right. So there's some people in the channel. I had to slow up because I didn't want to wake them, you know. We're not out here to make enemies. It's just fishing, dog. Okay. So hopefully you guys still exist. Hopefully our channel or the stream is still going. Let's hear some drag. That's what I want to hear too. Flight around the moon. You guys see a blob? That's nice. Let me see if we can, let's see how we diplomatically pull this off. Yeah, I was just trying to see where to sneak by. You sure that's deep enough over there? Let me raise my motor a little bit. All right. You guys catching them? You guys catching them? All right, well, let's see what happens. One? Well, one's better than none. Have a good one. All right, guys, there's a real skinny little creek through here. We got to make sure that we follow these buoys, because if not, kerplunk, you know. Oh, tell me about it, bro. Those guys had nothing but smiles. I think it's all about how you like hit people up, you know? There is some matted grass right there off to my left, but it is pretty shallow right there. So we're gonna hit up this little area that I wanna hit up. And then, dudes, if you guys wanna throw some grass stuff, we'll throw some grass stuff, bros. It is not too deep back here. I'm hoping these vatos are not on the spot that I was gonna go to. It doesn't look like it, but we'll find out in a second. But if they are, there's plenty of water. Which, speaking of water, I should hydrate. I know it's cold, but still gotta stay hydrated. Dude, those two guys there, they were older gentlemen and they were enjoying themselves. That's what I like to see, man. That's what I envision as being an older dude and enjoying my time out on the water. We've been catching some in the grass at Percy Pierce Priest in Smashville. Bro, is that a real place, or are you just saying that wherever you were catching them, that was Smashville because you were smashing them, dog? Don't tell the moderator, but I came through here pretty fast the other day, following these channel markers. That's when I didn't have service. Oh, these guys might be around where I want to be. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, right now I'm pretty confident that we can cruise through here. But you gotta be very careful. Dudes, when I was over here, just telling my boy that grumpy old man. Nashville, Tennessee, gotcha. So it is real. But I was, when I was over here catching them, dude, that was these jet skis that cruised by. I was casting in a location and the jet skis, they gave zero trucks about me there. They just ate up, zoom, 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 in a line, just went over here and tore it up. And I was like, bros, come on now. Come on now. I'm over here, you guys see me casting. But it didn't really mess up the fishing too much. They just kind of scared them for a little bit, and then they started up again, and I was like, oh, that's what's up. So we kept catching them. All right, we're about to come up on the spot. I don't know this area too well, so I don't like to go too fast on here, but my fish finder does say that this is Jones Creek. Oh, it's telling the truth. It says it's Jones Creek. Well, that's good to hear, guys. Those guys, I mean, they saw me, bros. I don't know what their deal was. There's some dudes further in there, but that's the scary part over there, dudes. That gets pretty shallow, and I don't know. I'm into fishing, but I'm not into paying for stuff to get fixed. So I don't know if I'd creep all the way back there. But here we go, boys. This is the location. We're gonna spot lock right here. I'm gonna get some water. I might have a mic off moment so that we can get prepared for battle. Hopefully there is some battle. But let's see. Get it, boys. If you give me 5 minutes, I'd appreciate it, boys. Oh, GC, appreciate you showing up. Oh, they're already blowing up over here, dude. I guess we ain't having a mic off moment. We're going to cast out here. Oh, GC, appreciate you showing up, man. Appreciate you showing up. Too bad I only caught a couple little dinks. But they were blowing up. They're blowing up back there, boys. I turned the camera, but let me turn the boat instead. They are blowing up back there, dudes. Let's try and get a good angle here. Come on, trolling motor. Yeah. I'm gonna forget that I sped up my trolling motor and then I'm gonna fall in the water like a dummy. So if there's already some action going on, that bodes well for us, boys. Man, GC left just as we started seeing some action here. Let me set this up. I guess I'm just gonna have to be a big boy and hold it while we set the boat up. We are in about 6-7 feet. There's grass off to our right. We're just gonna post up right here. This is about where I saw them, but we gotta be within casting range of this little hump that's down here. It's a little point that comes off that creek. And I think they'll show themselves in a little bit, but they knew I was gonna have a mic off moment and they were like, okay, get him with his pants down. Classic, right? They're trying to catch me in one of those moments. Okay, I feel you. Okay, we're gonna be facing in this direction because the wind is blowing in this direction. Let me fix where you guys are facing. Dudes, what a rude guy. I have you guys facing in the wrong direction. My bad, dudes. That is very rude of me. Okay. So I'm seeing fish underneath me. This is a good time to have a mic off moment so that I can be focused. You guys don't want to have to see me do a little dance up here. This guy may have outlived his usefulness. Every cast is coming up all stupid. Walking bait will get smoked. we're not facing in the right direction. Hold on, dudes, let me fix your direction. Let me do a little mic off moment. I've been saying that over and over again, but eventually a person will explode. And we're back. All right, vatos, now that we got a clear head, there are fish in this area. I can see them. They're just waiting. I don't know if you guys have enough detail to see those I don't know, those stacks over there from the nuclear power plant. We might catch ourselves a Simpsons fish, boys. They're off in that direction over there. I'm throwing the Lucky Craft Ghost Minnow, little dude that I found in my garage. So the other day when I was here, these guys, I was throwing them a jerkbait, my little Lucky Craft Ghost Minnow jerkbait, 90 SP. But it seemed like when I would leave them, or when I would throw that jerkbait, the jerkbait action was not really what they were after. I would let it hit the water and then I would burn it. I would just take the rod and just go boom. And then, you know, do that a couple times and then boom, they bite. They weren't really wanting it when I would just pop, 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 pop and stop. You know, when I would pop, lock, and drop it, they weren't liking that. They were liking more of a speedy retrieve, and that was tickling their fancy that day. But it wasn't this cold that day either, so who knows. Okay, what we got in the comments, homies? Three-eyed Simpsons fish. Oh, you know it, dude. So it has an extra ball. You're not gonna... Dude, I would definitely not be eating anything from this high up in the lake. Can you guys see that? Those stacks back there? I can't tell. Maybe I'm blocking them. So let me take a knee, bros. They are like right here, right above my head. You guys, can you see that? I don't know. If not, eventually the boat will move around and you'll be able to see it. Also, the other thing, I was throwing from the other side of the hump or the point right here, but the wind was also blowing in the opposite direction. So let's just fish around and find out here and see what the deal is. I will put on that Hedon. I think it's a torpedo. I'll put them on there and just let them go ploppity plop 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 on the top and see what happens. So the nuclear power plant things are like right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Bringing you the sights and sounds of Lake Guntersville. You can barely see them. Had a place like that on Long Island. Striper fishing was great. Never ate them though. That's probably wise. If you ate them, you'd probably cruise next to a Geiger counter and then you're like, eh, 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 eh. That's not a great Geiger counter noise, but you know, I did what I could on that at that time. You might not be able to board a plane. You might set off the radiation sensors and they'll be all like, oh, sir, allow us to search your crevasses. Oh yeah, let me tie on that heating bait. But where is the question? I will tie it on. Put the spoon on that other one. Okay, I'm gonna take that spoon off. I know I just tied it on and threw it a couple times, guys, but I'm gonna take it off because I have limited. I only have 11 rods, ain't that right, Hustle? Sorry, little spoon, I'm gonna have to cut you off. You might turn into the Hulk, bro, but I think there's been a lot of people who have found that you do not turn into the Hulk. Sadly, they did not turn into the Hulk. Dude, but if you turn into the Hulk and then somebody ruins your fishing spot or cuts you off, that might not be a good situation. So you might not want to be the Hulk. Or maybe you lose a fish, and then next thing you know, he's hulking out. Fish broke off his line, and he's like, oh, there they are, guys. Where's my bait? Ah, it's all hung up on the other one. So they exposed themselves, but let's see if I can get there. Might not be able to. I didn't have that Hulk strength. I need to Hulk out right now so I can cast that far. Come on, Hulk. Hulk smash. Okay, we're in 5 feet. It's gonna be whack if I drove us all the way over here and we don't catch a. Ooh. There. Oh. There he is. It's like 4 times they came off. Holy moly, we got a bait flying straight in the air, but a bass straight on the floor. All right, guys. Not a giant, but that's bigger than the ones we were catching over there. I missed like 4 of them. They just kept on coming off for some reason. I can't even get that heat and torpedo on. Finally my little Lucky Craft Ghost Minnow crankbait got me something. We got smell-o-vision here, bro. Am I giving you guys a 4D experience? Man, I missed those other guys though. There's some, they're hitting me, guys, but they're not getting hooked. Maybe it's because this Lucky Craft has been in the, he's been in the dungeon for a while and his hooks aren't sharp. Let's see. There's one. Okay. They're just hitting it ever so softly. And missing it, but there we go, boys. Not huge, but not the dinks that we saw over there. Slightly less dinkish. We're leveling up as we go. Sun's coming out a little bit. Let's see if we can get out there and pick off another one. There's another one. There we go. It is the kind of action we're talking about, guys. This is what we want to see. This guy's slightly bigger. We're gonna bring him in, flip him. Okay. This is the footage that I couldn't get you guys the last time because all my electrons were going crazy. Well, they're not going crazy. 7th sense. Dang, bro. I've heard of 6th sense, but 7th sense? That's freaking next level. There's another one. All right, boys. I think we're in the right spot. Didn't have to put the heating on, but we're putting the heat on them. This guy's a little better than the other guy. Oh yeah, that's better. Now we're getting good, guys. This might be a BBL Drizzy, but I don't think so. He might be just shy. Just shy of a BBL Drizzy, I'm sure. Okay, boys, here we go. We're in the fatties at least. Gotta get my Leatherman out. That Lucky Craft, that little Ghost Minnow, handling business. Okay, now let me see how I get this guy off these hooks. Uh-oh. This guy done some weird hook setting on himself. How did this guy set the hook like this? It makes no sense. There, go. Oh no! Dudes, I told you that this Lucky Craft had been in the dungeon for a little bit, right? Look at that guy. That's at least 2.5 or so. Yeah, I don't think it's a BBL Drizzy, but we'll check them. I told you they've been in the dungeon for a little bit, dudes. So I just broke my hook. I tried to get it out and the hook must have been rusted and broke off. Dang it. I'm gonna still throw it out there, guys, because I'm pretty dumb like that. This is probably about a 3-pounder. That's my guess. 2.71. Not close to a BBL Drizzy. BBLs are 4 pounds and above. What is a BBL, you ask? It's a Big Bass Live. Heard that hook break. Let's see which treble actually broke off. Oh, it's that top treble, dogs. This might get ugly. But let's try it. Let's keep tossing it. I can switch it with another treble off a different. There's one. Oh! I'm gonna have to switch that treble off, dudes. It's the front to the back. Because it's that top treble that broke off. Mental note, boys. Just because a crankbait falls from grace and you don't like them anymore, or you found a cuter crankbait that you want to throw, still take care of your other crankbaits. Dang it. But I think this location has them just cruise. Swap it. No, throw it away, please. LOL. The big one is coming. Okay. You have 5 still. Send it. Okay, so I think I'm causing people a lot of stress here by not changing out this treble. So check this out, dudes. I know I should be casting right now, but whatever. So if you look right there, that treble, it's this top treble that broke. So if it bites, they're missing all that, right? It's not there anymore. So I'm gonna have to change it. Dudes, this Hedon is still just hanging out right here waiting to be tied on. Poor guy. He's just been hanging out, waiting for his turn to shine. Let me tie this guy on real quick. Might as well, while I'm switching. It'll give them time to load back up on there, forget about what bait they've seen. I don't want to cause you guys any stress. It's Friday, we're fishing. We should be having a good time. Not worrying about whether I'm gonna lose one. And it won't be the first one I lost on this channel. And all you do is laugh them off, dudes. Could be worse. Is it better to have hooked and lost than to never have hooked at all? Okay, we got a weight coming in our direction, guys. Let me see if this guy will get blown up. Let's see. Let's throw him out there. We barely tied him on. Might as well. It's a Hedon torpedo. I'm just tossing him with some little variation. There's not that much eelgrass on top. This guy is like extremely translucent. This is another one of Chris's GTO suggestions. He said, bro, throw this. I said, all right, bro. It just looks like I'm looking straight through nothing. That's about where they were, so let's see. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's just a vroom, vroom, vroom. I'll throw it about 4 more times, and then we'll go change those trebles. I do have other crankbaits that we can just change the crankbait, but that ghost minnow seems to be alright. I'm telling you, I don't know if Colin's still watching, but I had to go through and find all my smallest crankbaits and stuff and get them ready for battle. I gave him the Braveheart speech, and I was all like, you can something, or would you trade your life in the garage? And this day, and all days, something like that, for one chance to land yourself a Guntersville giant. And you could hear them all rattling their hooks, bro. Inside their tackle box, all those little crankbaits were just going. And I was like, ooh, I motivated them. But then I also thought, maybe I didn't motivate them. Maybe they were rattling their hooks because they were scared. They're like, no, don't take me out there, dog. That's a giant. I don't want nothing to do with that. But I don't know. You got to motivate them. That torpedo makes a crazy noise. Me likes. I like it very much. If it don't catch any fish, at least it's entertaining me. Dude, you gotta venture down here to the Black Warrior. Yep, just not under the bridges, LOL. So he can go live from about anywhere. Oh yeah, dude. Sorry if I missed that. Man, I wish the service was better on the Black Warrior. Oh yeah, nah, dude. It ain't we tried this with the service, and the service was frustrating us, so we had to upgrade us, you know what I'm saying? Now it comes at a cost, but we had to upgrade us to Starlink. But anytime there's an obstruction, like a bridge, as Colin had said, you know, just even if I'm too close to a bluff, like if I'm trying to fish a bluff and I get too close to it and it just blocks the satellites, then that's a no-go. We start getting choppiness and whatever, because we got to have line of sight. Dude, this little torpedo. Wait, what? You making noises over here, bros? Because I'll cast to you as soon as I see you. That's what I thought. Okay, let me change the hooks. Dude, you gotta venture down to the Black Warrior. Okay. Let me change the hooks of this crankbait, dudes. But this is the crankbait I'm throwing. It's a little ghost minnow, Lucky Craft. Please don't judge my dry hands, my ashy hands. It's just then. Let's change. I'm just gonna steal some hooks off of one of these other guys, and if they're about the same size, then that should work. Probably just as rusty as these. Let me see if these hooks are the same size, and if they are, we'll toss them. Oh yeah, we found one, boys. That was quick. Let's try not to get hooked, but now's a good time to holler at the homies, see if you guys. So I gotta get down to Black Warrior. Now, I get down with the Ultimate Warrior, bro, but I know nothing about Black Warrior. The Ultimate Warrior was my favorite back in the day. I mean, I was a Hulk Hogan fan, but the Ultimate Warrior was also one of the cool guys, you know? About to be done changing these hooks. Well, that's pretty quick. What the heck, bro? Jinxed myself. While I'm doing this dumb hook changing, let me again, those of you who have been on for the longest time, I already heard me say this 400 times, but I gotta keep saying it just so the new people who pop in know. Remember, the subscriber giveaway ends today at 5 p.m. Central. It is a $50 gift certificate giveaway to Tackle Warehouse. All you got to do is be a subscriber and go to the 900 subscriber video on my channel, post a comment, and you will be entered to win a $50 gift certificate to Tackle Warehouse. And we are done, boys. We got hooks back in this baby. Let's see. Damn, that's beefy. Holds the record for the biggest landlocked striped bass. Bro, are you trying to break all my rods here? Freaking Alabama bass is trying to get me down there. Get a striped bass and break all my rods. He set me up, guys. There, oh, there's one. Ooh, dang it, missed him. Maybe the hook I put on was dull. But right as soon as I casted it out there, dudes. Let's get him. Let's hope that you guys are facing in the right direction. I guess even changing the hooks didn't save me on that one. Come on, baby, get there. Oh, dude, what's the deal? These guys are kind of slapping at them. Don't make me get a different bait. This right here's my frickin'. Oh, they're going crazy over there. We'll reposition it. I mean, not right now, but later on we'll reposition and try and get them from the other side. Because right now the point or the underwater whatever is right in front of us, and we're on the deeper side, and I say deeper as in like 6 feet. That's the deepest on this side, and it gets really shallow right there, and on the other side is where the channel is, and I might be able to get in the channel and try and toss it out there and come back the other way, right off the top of the hump or whatever, and then get them in the channel as it comes off. You know, try and outsmart them, but we'll have to see. There it is. Got him. Okay, all right, that's a decent one. Probably a 2-pounder or so. No nets, of course, but that's the way we get down here. Senor no nets. Give him a chance. Ah, that guy's hooked all right. That guy's hooked nicely on that new treble that I put on. That's another 2-pounder. Those new trebles did their job. Still spot locked? Yeah. That's another little 2-pounder right there. This pattern's real nice. If you guys can see that pattern right there, it's a little more vertical. Looks more tiger-ish. Just trying to get these hooks out, dudes. Without getting them in me. All right, guys, we got ourselves another nice little 2-pounder, little chubster. And if you guys don't mind, we'll keep working this area until my arm falls off, but that's up to you guys. Let's see. BB or BKKs are my go-to hooks for smaller crankbaits. Oh, now we're getting technical. We're getting deep in the bass fishing. Let's see. It's a gem that has never seen many. Okay, hasn't seen a lot. All right. Might have thrown off the action. Okay, let's see here. I just need to stay above the grass and make it move erratically. I'm telling you guys, they just kind of roam this area here. There's, oh, negative, negative. What? I thought I did. That was my supervisor telling me that I needed to do something. Let me text my supervisor back so that I stay employed, you know? Oh, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. He got in trouble on live. The river was blown out. If Bass MLA, the would be blown out if Bass MLA. There, it's the river Justin Hammer cut his teeth on. Okay, Hamner. Let's get this bait in this direction. All right, guys. Hopefully my supervisor doesn't reprimand me. Okay, dudes, let's get another one. slow down a little bit. Ever since the fish heard that my supervisor was trying to get a hold of me, they got scared and they're like, oh man, he's in trouble. We might hit it from the other side now. We might hit it from the other side. I don't think they left. I think they just kind of either went from a different angle, don't like this bait anymore because they've seen him too many times. I'll throw them that little chatterbait and we'll see these fools light up. Rapala probably makes the only lures that last 20 years. Dudes, Colin, I forgot to tell you, dog. I saw some Rapalas that I've had there for a bazillion years, and I brought them just for you, dog. I was all like, you know what, I'm gonna throw this for Colin because he's loving those either Rapalas or Rapalas or however you want to pronounce it. But Colin's loving those, so out of respect for the homie, I will throw one. I got some jointed ones, I got some jerk baits, I got some balsa ones, dude. I got all kinds of stuff and I put it in the boat, dog. Okay, we're gonna go to the other side of this area. And we will line them up. We'll go off into the creek side and reel from the creek over. They just need a little convincing, guys. That's all. I just don't want to get into the creek too much because people got to pass through there in order to cruise on out of here safely, at least. We are in 6 feet. The grass is all right there in front of us, off to the left. It's very interesting. It was showing some fish off to this side. Let's see if we can get one of these fools to join us on camera. So many good Rapalas. I wonder if people still throw jitterbug. Like at least one floating and one countdown. Need to be in every tackle box. You sponsored by Rapala, Colin? Are you secretly a Rapala worker? And you've been trying to work your baits into this feed. Is that what's going on here, Colin? Usually when I'm on this side, they start to go crazy on the other side. It's like they don't want to be around me. How you doing? I'm doing all right, thanks. You guys catching them? Yeah, that was a little flurry that happened right here. Are they at least good size? Okay. Yeah, these guys were about 2 pounds, 2.5, somewhere around there. Well, they were blowing up over here. I gotta get around this little red buoy. Don't want it to hit the motor. Okay guys, now we're on the other side of where we were casting, so I'm gonna try and keep it out of the grass. And then run it over the little creek. Dad got me a box with floating, countdown, rattling, never look back. Oh, I believe you. I believe you that stuff works. Dude, when I